All right. Hi, Danielle. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for joining me today. I know we don't have a lot of time, so we'll go briefly into what we're doing, but tell me a little bit about you, Noah, and your family.
So Noah's my oldest. He is 10 years old. He is in fifth grade and he is on the spectrum. He has an ASD diagnosis
Mm,
as well as sensory issues, anxiety, um, some mood
mm,
issues that
mm-hmm.
he's battled. So he's always been in a special education program when it came to
Okay.
school.
Mm-hmm.
He's really funny. Anybody who knows
Mm.
him knows he's really funny. He's very honest. And he's just very, very sweet, very caring. He has a huge heart. He always thinks of other people.
Oh my God, how wonderful. I mean, that obviously says a lot about you and your family and how you guys have raised him. So thanks for
Thank
sharing that.
you.
Yeah, when was he diagnosed? How old was he?
So he was diagnosed at around 18 months. So
Okay.
before he was two.
Okay. Wow.
He had a developmental specialist as a pediatrician. So she
Mm-hmm.
was able to diagnose him.
Okay, wonderful. And so, obviously after the diagnosis, you started receiving some services. And so, how has your experience been with the school district? And now that he's older.
It was really rough.
Mm,
So the district we lived in to begin with, um, we wanted to do the PPCD classes, which
mm-hmm,
were recommended by his pediatrician. She said, get him into PPCD. It takes about a year. So we
mm.
tried, we got him evaluated. They did the full evaluation and told us he didn't qualify.
Oh,
So
wow.
he would not be able to receive services through their district at all. So not
Mm,
only as a PPCD level, but even when he began in kinder, he wouldn't be able to receive services. So we immediately
wow.
looked at private school. We tried a private school that came recommended. They didn't have any type of services for him. We went to two other charters after that that couldn't help him. We finally settled in another one. So four schools
Mm,
before he was able to get services that were for him.
wow. Wow. So that's a long struggle there for you
It
guys.
was,
And unfortunately, that's sort of something we hear from a lot of parents. And that's, I mean, that doesn't help you, right? But unfortunately, it's the
right.
reality of where we are. Yeah. Yeah. And so, I want to tell you a little about Autism Lifeline Links, just so you know about that and see if this is something that, would have been helpful for you or can still help you and Noah, right? So, we coordinate services with 14 different agencies that work together to meet the needs for families just like you and for Noah. So it's for children and adults. We have a shared platform that we use, so it's all done online and we're able to make referrals back and forth so that way referrals don't get lost. We're able to track when calls begin, when they end, track when services begin, when they end. We track wait lists. So lots of different information that we're able to capture just to make sure that you and Noah get the help you need. But then also we use that information to make sure that we can then say to our funders or our legislators, hey, we're needing this help on this side of town or in this zip code because there aren't any services there. And so
Right.
you get to access the services from all those different agencies. But once those services are done, or once you've finished with those services, you no longer need them. Autism Lifeline Links or ALL will continue to follow you and be able to help you. So we'll call every 6 months, 12 months, really whatever it's decided. Our social worker will say, hey, Danielle, how are things going with Noah? What can we help with? And then if there is a need, then we just pick up and we start helping you again, whatever we can do, and then connect you to the right resources. So, is this something that, would be helpful for you and for Noah and your family?
Definitely.
Okay. Good, good. And how would it have been helpful? Is there something that, in the past that could have been helpful or something in the future that you're needing?
I would say both. In the past,
Yeah.
San Antonio is such a large city, but
Mm,
the resources seem to be lacking for such a huge city, or there isn't enough information out there for parents like me to access them. And I end up
sure.
having to hear from another parent or an organization that says, wait, I might have heard of something that could help you. And so it's a lot of phone calls, it's a lot of
Mm,
being on hold, it's a lot of closed doors. Either you're in the wrong area, either they have a really long
mm,
wait list. So it is hard to track those down and keep track of them. Sometimes they would say, have you tried this one? And I have to try to think like, have I tried that one? Oh yeah, we're on like a year wait list.
oh, wow.
Um, so in the past, it would have been so helpful just to keep things streamlined,
Hmm.
and just less stressful on the parent. Because I do have two other children, and they
Mm,
also have their own sets of needs, their own personalities. So it is quite a challenge, which you understand having a child on the spectrum. It's going to
sure.
be challenging, but just to be able to have those resources to pull from, and even going forward, every developmental stage brings its own sets of
Yes.
challenges. So, toddler stage was one issue, and different things. Now he's hitting those preteen years, and this is a whole different ballgame for kids on
Mm,
the spectrum. So having that going
wow.
forward would really help to get
Okay.
him the help that he needs.
Well, wonderful. Well, good, good. And so again, yes, Autism Lifeline Links is that single point of entry for families, right? And then we connect you so that way, you're not wondering and hoping that they're going to send you to the right place. And then did my referral actually make it there or not? Autism Lifeline Links can ensure that all of that happens. So definitely, well, good. I look
Amazing.
forward then to helping you and helping others in the community. And it's really easy to get started with us. You can just go to our website to autismlifelinelinks.org, or you can email us at info@autismlifelinelinks.org, and we'll share all that information. But Danyelle, thank you so much for spending some time with me today and really just sharing about you and your family and Noah. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, great. Have a great day. Take care.
Thanks, you too.
Bye-bye.